Hi, welcome to I Unlimited, committed to helping you find your best self and inner peace. Hi there. It's been a minute, huh? I stalled out again. Do you ever do that? I know I'm not the only one. You make a plan. Sometimes I stall out before I even start the plan. Or you get started, I'm all gung-ho. And then I find a lot of times like I inspired and excited, but then I start thinking, oh, I don't know how, or oh my gosh, like I need to do this first, or that's gonna be a lot of work. I can't do that all alone. All these things, and what I finally realized is how much of my life, my left brain, does that look like right to you? It's real. This is my left. How much my left brain wants to control even my creative endeavors. So I've started trying to paint. Art, drawing, painting has been something, well, a lot of the arts, dancing, singing, have spoken to me and called to me. That's my dog grumbling in the background, if you heard that. All my life, basically. And, I dipped my toe into learning to draw, and now the thought of painting won't leave me alone. So I'm trying it. And I saw how much my left brain wants to control it, how to get it right, how to, make it come out right. Even when I would write, like writing a book, writing a story, I would be so inspired with a thought and idea. And I can't wait. Be like, man, this could really make a difference for people. And then I get stuck in how to say it the best way, how to make the biggest difference. Even to start this video, what do I say? How do I do it? And so painting has been great because I can't really do it from the left brain. I mean, yeah, the left brain comes into play if I'm going to look at it and say, nope, that wasn't what I wanted. How do I change this? So the other day I was trying to paint fire, like fire in a fireplace. I'm thinking of what I'm going to do for holiday cards. And so I tried to do this thing. That was my fire. That would be in a fireplace. I hate it. Not at all what I wanted. Now, my pattern, my history, my habit is to stop. I can't do this. I'm no good. I stink. And I've gotten to a place where I can acknowledge I stink at painting. But I plan to get better. And here's the thing, there's no right or wrong way to paint, right? I mean, there are artists who have, I guess I can't say that they've made a living because I don't know whether their paintings sold while they were alive or not, but their paintings go for a lot of money. And when I look at those paintings, I think you'd have to pay me to put that in my house. It looks like a child did it, or I don't care for it. That's just how art is. It's subjective. It's what's in your mind. But I get frustrated because that's not what I picture. This doesn't speak to me. But now I've gotten to a point that even though everything in me, because of a pattern, because of all my habits, I wanted to quit. I wanted to stop. I wanted to go just sit and do nothing but watch TV, eat, do puzzles. Try one more time. Do it one more time. What could make the difference? And I looked at some images. I looked them up. And so I tried a second time. Ta-da! Now, I'm not trying to say it's perfect, but hello? Where is it? Huge improvement. Huge improvement. And I can live with this for now. And I believe if I kept practicing painting fire in a fireplace every day, I would see a progression and a change. So my thought is, my plan is I'm putting everything else on hold, everything on pause of the writing or, business and anything else. It's I'm just going to focus on painting and try to change that balance or imbalance. Maybe try to get balance between right and left brain and see where that journey takes me. So I sit here and I practice every day. And no, that's not true. I tell a lie. Maybe not every single day, but probably 5 days out of 7. And I'm trying to watch my posture. I'm working in watercolors and acrylics. I'm doing both at the same time because, why not make the brain spin more? I don't know either one. I don't know which one I'll like better. And maybe it might be for some types of painting, I like one better than another. But I'm learning also where I wanted to sit and paint an entire complete painting in one sitting when I don't even know how to paint. Hello. But that's my habit. That's my pattern, Do it perfectly first time right out the gate. And I've realized the great masters, they had early works, their stuff didn't start looking like that. And should they be embarrassed? Should they be ashamed of their first stuff? No. It's early. It's practice. It will change, evolve, develop. I understand even Picasso, they call it like his blue period. All of his Cubist stuff, it doesn't speak to me. I don't care for it. But maybe he did other things. I know one art teacher that I took a course from, an online class, she showed some of her early works. It was very geometrical and Cubist, and now she does Impressionist stuff. So you evolve and change, allowing that, like we allow it in art. I'm going to allow it in life too, and allow myself to change and evolve. And another thing I realized is I don't have to paint the entire painting. Like I was really getting pressured, like, what if I get everything else right and then I mess up that fire? And the whole thing is now shot, especially if you're doing watercolor, because you can't really recover. Acrylic, you paint over it. But that's when I was like, you know what? I'm just going to, like, these were practices. Can I do ornaments? How about if I did a tree this way or that way? By the way, I didn't care for these. That was not the way I liked them. But now I'm learning I can do just a study, so to speak, of just doing the fire part. Just do ornaments. Just do the trees. I'm looking for my other trees that I did end up liking. Probably on the back of it. It is. So, I did some others like a star, things like that. So, there are my other trees. There we go. This one is my front-running favorite currently this year. But even though my painting skills still aren't where I want them, I can see growth in other areas, in me, in how I'm approaching life, in the interest, the enthusiasm, the perseverance. I was going to say stick-to-itiveness, but I thought of a better, bigger grown-up word. Perseverance. And I actually am enjoying the process. Like I am, for the first time, celebrating those little wins. I gotta tell you, I celebrated my little fire. And I did stop for the day there. I stopped on a win, right? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? So, anyhow, I hope this encourages you to go ahead and stretch. Oh, here was another thing. I was working on a sunflower. I mean, it's not bad, but you know what I noticed? Like the struggle, the effort, the time. And this was a study for a course I took for a week online. And I realized all the time and effort and energy I was putting into it. And I don't want to paint a sunflower. And if I painted a sunflower, maybe I'll paint it in acrylics because it's quicker. Painting that sunflower in watercolor is a time suck. And at this particular time in my life, at this particular stage of my artistic development, it doesn't interest me. And that's okay. I get to decide that. I get to choose that and say, I don't have to finish it. And I don't know about you, but in the past, like if I started a book, I couldn't start another one until I finished this one, and I'd try to slog through it. And if I don't like this book, I'm not reading it. If I don't like painting this thing, I'm not hey, I paid for the course. I'll do as much of it as I want. But I didn't stop painting. So I'm getting on to other things that do interest me. I want to come up with a holiday card that fills me with joy that I can send out to share the joy. So this is a real stretch. I'm getting out of my comfort zone, things that I'm not masterful at. I don't know how, but I'm trying and I'm learning and I'm celebrating the growth and the fact that I can see I'm not letting my enthusiasm dim because I'm not perfect, because I don't see the results, because I'm not a master yet. Not a master yet. And who knows, maybe I'll evolve my style to be like, hey, I love this now. But I also have a plan. I'm going to start with more kind of cartoony things or impressionistic type things. Until I develop the skills. I love realism. Like I love the Norman Rockwell type stuff. But I do not have the skills for that yet. So I'm also being realistic to make something that interests me, that I find fun, but it's still a stretch, but it's more realistic from where I'm starting. So I hope you're encouraged to stick with something that calls to you, that speaks to you, that you're interested in, and that we give ourselves a break if we didn't do it perfectly, if we didn't stick with it the first time, if we stopped and started. This is my how many times restarting? Oh, well, so what? I have restarted. I'm back. I'm on this. I'm on the journey, and I'm enjoying it. I hope you come along.
I hope this video helped you rise higher and shine brighter. Keep going. Invest just a few minutes here with me each day, and you'll see your happiness, fulfillment, and inner peace grow. Please remember to share, like, and subscribe to this channel so others can find their best selves in inner peace too.